Good morning. Okay, so welcome back to my channel. So sometimes I come on here and I talk to you guys about being positive, right? And I talk to you guys about just being true to yourself. Um, I talk to you sometimes about, having faith. And I just talk to you guys about a lot of things. I try to be as positive and as honest as I can. But I think that I owe you guys an explanation on something. So I think sometimes as people, we confuse being silent with having an attitude. You know what I'm saying? And just because someone it don't remove themselves from conversations with something that they feel like is toxic or not for them, we deem them as negative or toxic, or we if we don't understand something, it just doesn't mean that it's negative. You know what I'm saying? So I owe you guys an explanation. I wanted to say, sometimes I still even struggle with my communication with people. I struggle with that part of myself because as a Cancer, I shut down a lot. I go inside of my shell a lot. And that's my safe place. That's where I find peace, inside of my shell. And I'm there a lot. I am honestly in my shell all the time. I just be walking around my job and boom, there we go. I'm in my shell again. And I'm like in there on the beach just chilling and having a hamburger, or just in there chilling, going by a nice breeze at the beach, and I ain't thinking about how you're perceiving how I am right now. The only thing I'm worried about or concerned about at that moment is just my own peace. You know what I'm saying? So, I consider myself, I find myself being an outcast a lot because people don't understand that, I'm just a free person. I'm very free spirited type of person. I break down and go in my own world, and it's just all la la, la la. And I don't think that's always the healthiest thing. It doesn't look the most sane, but it keeps me at peace. You know what I mean? And I have a right to protect my peace. So, yeah, I don't know what I was saying, but I had to pause you guys for a second. So, you know, I still struggle, like I said, with, how to treat a person, because sometimes we only worry about how we think about a situation, and we don't really know how to accurately, not get into a conflict with someone else, because somebody may not understand you going inside of a shell and decide, oh, well, you know what? I'm gonna do XYZ, and then I could have an action that makes it seem like, what they're doing versus what I'm doing. It just clashes with each other. But I'm coming on here for a specific reason to tell you guys. Um, I think that, let's see how I can word this. I want you guys to remember that even in conflicts, you are human first. I want you guys to remember that, because just because you, say you don't like someone or think that you have some type of problem with what's going on with someone else, if someone is stranded out on the highway, are you going to still love them? Are you going to help them? Are you going to try? Are you going to let them use your phone? If you are the only thing standing in between this person's life or death, are you going to remember to be human first? Okay. Remember that. I want you also to remember to not burn your bridges with people, because you never know if you are going to need that person. You never know when that person might end up having to bail you out of something. Sorry, I'm reading this email just got. So, yeah, you never know when you may have to bail someone out, if they have to bail you out, or anything. You just never know. God works in real mysterious ways. So when I talk to you guys about my belief and my faith, I still struggle sometimes, not with my belief or my faith, but I do have a problem. I do sometimes struggle with actually abiding, because you can't compromise what God would do. You can't compromise what God would do. If you are on your way to heaven and your only chances of succeeding in life or in death, it has to do with you, with God's forgiveness. If He can forgive you, then how come you can't forgive someone for something that they have done? Look the other way. Yeah, I'm sorry, my ear looking weird right now. I got this darn mask on. So yeah, I'm sorry. I'm all over the place because I'm looking at these cameras. I got this stuff in my hair. So, if that's the only thing that's standing in between you going to heaven and staying here on earth, or heaven or hell, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I forgot. I forget all the time. I'm sorry. If that's the only thing that's standing between you guys, then you will want Him to forgive you. So how come you can't forgive the people who are around you as well? It's so many other things that I want to, touch on as well, but I don't have the time. I'm here at work. Thank you guys so much for the new subscribers, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was probably all over the place, some ranting and things. The main focus is just to make sure you're treating people how you want to be treated, and being honest with yourself about who you are as a person. If you know who you are, then it'll be easier for you to identify where there's a problem and why it's constantly occurring. You can have a person who has issues everywhere they go because other people won't understand them. And it leaves you as an outcast, really. It leaves you in a weird place. And I'm not talking about myself. I'm just talking about in general. If you have a crab that goes near 7 other fish, they're not going to accept the crab. The crab doesn't belong there, of course, obviously. And so many other things. Orcas don't welcome sharks openly, or dolphins. They, you know what I'm saying? They don't party together. Orcas be with orcas. Actually, orcas eat dolphins. They fight them and they hunt them down. And sharks are supposed to be very deadly, but dolphins are a nuisance to them if it's too many of them. So I was talking to my coworker. She's always really nice when she comes here. I love when people are kind to me. I do not like when people are unkind. And I have to learn to accept that everyone is not going to be kind. So everyone is not going to know how to treat you. Everyone is not going to know how to deal with your mood. Everybody doesn't care. And so I want to let you guys know, do not burn your bridges with people. Everybody, and I mean everybody, deserves love and kindness. And you have to treat people as if they're human. Human. Because they are, and so are you. There's going to be a day when you need someone to understand your mood. So that's that. Thank you guys for the new subscribers. I appreciate you all for coming back to watch my channel. And I hope this helps someone. If it helps you, comment down below. If you disagree with me, let me know. But just do it in a respectful way. And I will see you all in the next video. Hopefully this helps.